Hello everyone, welcome back to the new video, and today you can see we are going to talk about water vascular system. Okay, so the water vascular system, it's a characteristic feature of the phylum Echinodermata. Okay, so student, the phylum Echinodermata, it includes the marine animals. Okay, such as starfish, sea urchin, and sea cucumber. Okay, so in this species you can find the water vascular system. Okay, now this system, student, is unique, okay, and is integral to their locomotion, feeding, respiration, and the excretion. Okay, so it is useful for their locomotion, feeding, respiration, and excretion. Okay, that is the waste removal. So student, you have to understand first of all what is vascular system. Okay, so we will understand what it is. Okay, so the water vascular system, it's a network of fluid filled canal and tube like structure. These structure, they are involved in movement and the essential function. Okay, so it's a network of fluid filled canal and tube like structures. Okay, that are involved in movement of essential function. Okay, so student, this will operate using the hydraulic pressure. Okay, so this water vascular system, it enables the echinodermata to function effectively around their aquatic environment. Okay, so if somebody asks you that what is the importance of the water vascular system, so you have to tell that it will enable them to function effectively in their aquatic environment. Okay, so now let's talk about the main component of the water vascular system. So basically student, there are 5 components of the water vascular system. The first one is the Madreporite. Okay, the second one is the stone canal. The third one is the ring canal. The fourth one is the radial canal. And the fifth one is the tube feet. Okay, that is also the podia. So podia means foot. Okay, so let's start with the Madreporite. So this is the student, this is the calcareous sieve like structure on the body surface where the water will enter the system. Okay, so this is the entry point. So it is calcareous. Okay, it means that it is made up of calcium and it is located on the upper surface of the starfish. Okay, so located on upper surface, and it will act as a filter to prevent the debris from entering the canal. Okay, so act as a filter. So the water vascular system, it will start with the entry of the water. Okay, so it is usually found on the upper surface and this will act as a filter to prevent the debris entering the canal. So now let's move to the second one, that is the stone canal. Students, so the stone canal is a narrow tube that connect the Madreporite to the ring canal. So this is just the narrow tube. Okay, it acts as a connector between the Madreporite and the ring canal. Okay. So the third one is the ring canal. Okay, students. So the ring canal is the canal that is encircling the mouth of the echinoderm, and it will distribute the water to the radial canal. So what will happen? The water will get inside using the entry point, that is the Madreporite. Then it is the tube like structure between the Madreporite and the ring canal is the stone canal. So the water will travel through the stone canal towards the ring canal, and then ring canal. Okay, this is encircling the mouth. Okay, and this will distribute water to radial canal. Okay, so from here the water has entered, then it will pass on from the stone canal, then it will go from the ring canal, and then it will enter the radial canal. Okay, so the radial canal, it is extending along with arms or the body segment. Okay, and this will branch into lateral canals. Okay, so this will extend along body segment. Okay, and this will further branch into lateral canal. Okay, the last component of the water vascular system is the tube feet, that is the podia, and this is a small flexible small flexible hollow extension that is connected to the radial canal. So this tube feet, it is used for locomotion, feeding, as well as attachment to surfaces. So student, this is all about the various component of the vascular system. So now let's learn about the function of the water vascular system. So first of all, it will help in the locomotion. Okay, so this water vascular system, it will enable the echinoderms to move using their tube feet. Okay, so the movement is through the tube feet. Okay, so the water pressure in the canal, what will happen? The water pressure in the canals, it will exert a pressure, that will contract the muscles, in the tube feet. Now this contraction, it will lead to the movement. Okay, so for example, starfish, they will use their tube feet to crawl over surface and to pry open bivalve shells. Okay, the second one is the feeding. So the water vascular system, I already told you, this will help in the locomotion, the feeding also. So the tube feet, what will do? The tube feet will do? It will help capturing the prey. Okay, and the tube feet will exert the pressure on the shells of clams and the muscle, and it will help in the feeding of the species. Okay, the third one is the respiration. The water vascular system, it will also help in the respiration. So this system will facilitate the gas exchange. Okay, so respiration is all about the gaseous exchange. Okay, as water will flow through the canals and the tube feet. Okay, the fourth function of the water vascular system is the excretion. So the metabolic waste from the bodies, they are removed via diffusion, through the tube feet only. So you can understand from these functions, student, that water vascular system is essential for the survival of the Echinodermata. Okay, so we can understand it by using various examples. The starfish. Okay, so starfish we have all seen. So the kids are usually like they really admire the starfish. Okay, so the starfish, they will use their water vascular system, to move, to feed, particularly on the mollusk, like clams. And the tube feet, it will enable them to cling to the rocks in tidal zone. So you can just attachment also. Okay, so you can found the starfish attaching to the rocks. Okay, and this is done using the water vascular system only. Okay, so if you conclude about the water vascular system, so it will the water vascular system is a defining feature, okay, for the echinoderms, that is showcasing their evolutionary adaptation. Okay, okay, in order to survive in the aquatic environment. Okay, so since there is lots of water, so it has to be, you know, if excess water will enter inside the body, then this will be harmful for the species. So this is the adaptation, water vascular adaptation, through which the only water will enter inside the body of the echinodermata, okay, echinoderm species, and then the excessive waste, it will be removed through the process of the excretion. Okay, so this will allow their adaptability, okay, of survival in the aquatic environment. So this is all in this video. Thank you for watching the video.